Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream, and hello there Meme Lord, and a Merry Christmas to you too. I hope you had a good one. Let me see if I can post a Christmassy emote in the chat. There we go. So I hope you had a good Christmas too, and for that matter I hope everyone has had a very pleasant Christmas. It's been a few days since I streamed, since I also had to attend to Christmassy affairs. I made a Christmas card, I made a Secret Santa thing. It was surprisingly productive for the period leading up to Christmas. But now it's time to get back to some video games. And, well, we've been putting it off a bit. We've been doing some art and Mario Golf, but today I'd like to go back to Spyro 2 and really make some progress on that. So, let's turn off the very chill music. Let's take the preparing screen right down. And there's the game, right where we left it. Let me just get the chat in place. Alright, very good. Everything seems to be in working order. Let me get my controller. And let's not forget the most important thing, a sip of coffee. And there we go. Yep, I did finish Spyro. I did finish Spyro 1. It was quite nice. But I'm definitely very hyped to see what the sequel will bring. We got through the first world. Let me see if I can summarize what I thought. I like the variation. I like that each level has a story and a clear end goal. I did feel the levels are structured in a slightly more restrictive fashion. But that's about it. We've only just started after all, so I can't be making any complicated judgment calls. That's a creepy head. I don't want to be judgmental or anything, but it does look a little bit creepy. The ability to swim is a very nice addition to this game. No one can deny that. That was a fireman, huh? Alright, metal enemies you need to charge up, because the fire don't work. Although if I were in a bucket and it was getting heated up by dragon fire, I think I would get out of it. Alright, this guy wants us to shoot those things. Did it not save how many we had? I feel like we got these, but well, I guess it's fine. So probably try to catch it in the middle of its arc, or yeah, way better to aim. I guess we could destroy that chest over there. Nice. He seemed very surprised about it. His mouth agape, staring at the scene unfolding before him. Alright. We're on a flying boat. I don't think we've been here before. Extra life. And another save point too. How convenient. Come on. There we go. Had to trace the origin of that one a bit. I'm aiming a bit too low, I think. Maybe a bit too high, I don't know. Just keep pressing the button, eventually you'll hit it. That one should be a bit easier because it's coming towards me. Yeah, there we go. That makes aiming a lot more convenient. Also, I think my microphone is in a slightly weird position, so I don't know if my voice sounds okay. There we go. It's easier when you don't think too much about it. Let's save. So that leaves 2 more mines to destroy. My voice sounds fine. Alright, thank you, Meme Lord. I appreciate you offering some feedback. I'm always worried that something goes wrong with the recording. Well, like 2 streams back, I actually started Mario Golf and forgot to take off the preparing screen. So I was playing for a good 5 to 10 minutes. Just talking about Mario Golf when there was just a preparing screen. It was extremely awkward. When I try to prevent technical mistakes like that. I should strive for a much more professional streaming environment in 2018. And we're gonna talk about New Year's resolutions. I've been trying to keep up a schedule befitting of the affiliate program, so at least twice a week. Which is why I did 4 streams last week, because I was prepared to not do streams this week. In case the holidays were just too busy. But fortunately, it's calmed down today. So that's why I'm back to streaming. And honestly, I do miss it every time I stop for a while. It just feels weird, you know. I sit in front of my computer in the evening and I ask myself, why am I not streaming right now? Munch. Let's see, do we have enough? No, we are missing 1 enemy. That's a bother. And I guess we can't really get over to that guy. I'm guessing that ability is flight then. And of course these little creeps don't count as enemies. We'll have to retrace our steps and see if we can find an enemy here. Or destroy an enemy from here. Wait, what? I destroyed that one, right? Odd. Wasn't there another one? What about the catapult? Did I miss a catapult? I'll go look for it. I kind of stopped in the middle of this stage because I got tired in the last... Oh, hey, there we go. Thanks for the tip. I completely forgot about that. Kind of awkward. Usually firemen are portrayed as heroes, so it's weird to have a fireman-themed enemy. Come here, you bucket boy. Am I seriously being outsmarted by a hopping bucket? Come on. There, that wasn't so hard. I have no idea why that cost me so much trouble. Is there another one on the other side? Ah, that makes sense. Let me check if the frames are doing alright. We had a bit of a rocky start. No, we haven't dropped any more frames since the quick reconnect I did near the start. So that should be fine. Hypothetically.
Thanks for getting our ship fired up, Spyro.
Thanks for
now
getting our fired up.
Counterattack on Zephyr. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Alright, so we've completed this stage in terms of the main objective, but we do not need to leave yet. Because there's still one of those mines to destroy. Of course, it had to be just one. To make finding it a bit awkward, but... Now that we have enough enemies defeated. Wow. Well, I wasn't expecting that.
How lucky for me that you came along. My machinery is broken, and the gears I need to repair it are scattered all over the tracks. Could you hop on that trolley up there and get them?
So this is gonna be a minigame then. Difficulty 5 stars? Oh my, I'm gonna need another sip of coffee for this, huh? Alright. I am mentally prepared now. Wait, did I not agree to it? Well, I might as well grab these gems while I'm here anyway. Okay.
How lucky for me that you came along. My machinery is broken, and the gears I need to repair.
Oh, it starts when I hop on the trolley, that makes sense. Well, that went poorly.
Trouble with the trolley?
Alright, we'll need to figure this out, huh? Aha. Bear with me, I'm still new to this one.
Trouble with the...
It's sort of that Donkey Kong Country instinct where you wait until the last moment to jump off from the tracks. So you can potentially jump to a higher point. I should just jump when I can instead of trying to game the system and wait for some sort of amazing moment. So it can't take many hits, huh?
I had the cannon.
Ah, you need to hit the switches with the cannon. I haven't been using the cannon much. Ah, so that's how it works, right? So you can not only change lanes yourself, you can actually just go in a different direction. Okay, perhaps we need to shoot the TNT before we reach it. Okay, Fisher, be quiet. Fisher, the breeze builder. I'm being lectured by pelicans.
Trouble with the trolley?
He just stops when you reach that. He doesn't even care about continuing anymore. He just stops. Like, well, it's a stop sign, right? Now I gotta stop. Can't argue with that. This stop sign is an octagon. I have no idea if that hurt me or not. It's kind of hard to tell. Well, jumping on them is clearly not the right solution. Yeah. Cannon. This is even worse than the hockey. The hockey was doable. Remember when that one monk told us to kill a Yeti? Right, so I need to shoot the TNT. Oh man.
Trouble with the trolley?
Yeah. Right, so the TNT has to be shot. But does that count for those other boxes as well? Because it doesn't look like I can jump over those either. Perhaps it's all TNT. Okay, that looks like the right way to do this first segment at least. Yeah, one hit and you're done. So, yeah. But we'll get it. And again. Yeah. Well, it looks like I'm getting hurt from those, but it doesn't stop the game instantly, so it's kind of hard to say either way. Well, nothing to worry about now. Just keep on moving. Uh-oh, we're going down the same road again, huh? Or not. Got so close too. We had like 41.
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Yeah, trouble with the trolley, eh? Yep, rest in peace. Well, you know what? After the experience we had with Canary Mary in Banjo-Tooie, I'm pretty tolerant about most minigame shenanigans in most games. It'd have to go pretty far before it gets as bad as that. My right hand hurt for a week or something after that. See, it confuses me that it explodes. Alright, we're back where we were last time, but... Darn, I was sure I shot it.
Trouble with...
That seemed like it was gonna be the winning attempt, but... I guess not then. So much for making all that progress. We're gonna stay stuck on this minigame. But now I know what to do. Now I've got their number. I think. Problem with the trolley, eh? Unfortunately, we still don't really have a bot that saves quotes. Unfortunately. There we go. Success.
That was great work, Spyro. Now I can start fixing my machines. Here, I don't have room in my toolbox for this thing anymore.
Another one of those mysterious spheres, orbs rather. Spheres, orbs. It's all the same thing. Well, anyway, that was a rousing success, wouldn't you agree? Nom. So, we could just leave the stage, but there's one of those mines left to shoot down. I wonder where it is. It doesn't look like it's here, but maybe we can only see it with the cannon. Nope, no mines here. Whoa, what was that? That was weird. What a strange glitch. that occurred on my legitimate PlayStation. Are there any more mines here, perhaps? Doesn't look like it either, does it? Must have missed an obvious one near the start, maybe. Yeah, it's a legitimate PlayStation, very true. Absolutely legitimate, genuine, the real McCoy. You have never seen a realer PlayStation. Oh, wait. Okay, so there's the mine. So, the basic outline here is that we just have to shoot over. I actually looked at it earlier. I said it has a creepy face, so why didn't I try to shoot it? There we go.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's that orb I promised. Sorry if it...
Clam juice. Ech. Alright, excellent. That does it for the 2 orbs in this stage, so we can leave without regrets. Alright. But what we learned from that odd glitch that just happened is that we don't approach these boats from the front. Because the sailcloth will get in your way. It has some pretty... It may look like a piece of cloth, but it has the collision of a brick wall. So that's good to know. Alright, let's get back up on that catapult. And let's get out of this stage. For a great success. I get a cute little story again. Wow. We were just witness to one of the most beautiful occurrences in nature, wherein the pelican shut down a fireman with a bucket. Alright, see you in a bit, meme lord. So how many stages in this world have we visited? Let me check. Not many, I would wager. I think this was the first one, actually. Yeah, we're in Autumn Plains, and that was Breeze Harbor. Oh, actually, let's save the game for real, too. This is, after all, a legitimate PlayStation, and we have no other way to preserve our data but to save it to our legitimate memory card. There's Summer Forest. So, what other stages are there? Gonna climb up high and see what we can find there. Scorch, right. I don't know what Scorch is, but it might be a boss. Still, we might as well check it out, I guess. Look at these little kids. Wow. Is this Agrabah or something? Do people get their heads cut off for theft? Wait, that was hands, right? Wait a minute. Is that you, Gobi? Gobi, what are you doing? Wow, I'm being shot at. Who knew this desert area could be so dangerous? Anyway, I wanted to talk to the kid, but now I can't climb back up because reasons. Oh, here we go. I just needed to look around a bit before giving up.
Hello, Spyro. My brother Handel and I have been sent here to blow up this castle. But Handel got caught by these evil soldiers, and I'm stuck out here.
Wait. So let me get this straight. They sent these kids to blow up some sort of Arab-style castle.
If you can open the doors
Why?
that block the way, I can find Handel.
And why are they
we can
named after
complete our
Hansel and
super
Gretel?
secret spy mission.
Super secret spy mission, alright. I won't even question it. You know what? It's fine. Oh. It's a camel with only 2 legs. That's kind of disturbing when you look at it like that. Things that should be quadrupedal but are bipedal are weird. Let's ignore how much I butchered the pronunciation of quadrupedal. It's a flag, or raising a flag. Mario would be proud. Where are the fireworks? Anyway, so Hansel and Gretel, but instead of having been sent to a house made of candy, they decided to bomb an Arab castle. Well, you know what? Like I said, no use in questioning it. But it is strange, though. Ow.
The monkeys have escaped from the Avalar Zoo, and I've been sent here to catch them. But they keep throwing coconuts at me, and it hurts. Can you help me out? Great! Just charge the tree before I get hit. I'll be able to catch the monkeys as they fall. Follow me.
Knock monkeys out of trees, okay. Why you gotta do it in such a particular order, Hunter? Can't you just do it in a logical order? Well, anyway, this isn't very difficult, at least. It could get difficult, but I doubt it. Alright, and one more.
Thanks for your help, Spyro. Please, take this. One of the monkeys had it.
Oh, I was about to say, you aren't keeping important supplies from your allies, are you? But one of the monkeys had it. That's fair enough. I mean, what if he was a spy? Working for Ripto. Been playing too much Danganronpa, I don't trust anyone anymore. As a rule of thumb, when you play Danganronpa, the people you like are either gonna get killed or turn out to be killers. Or maybe not. But you never know. That's a great series, though. I like it. I like that snake in the... whatever that is. Yeah, it's a two-legged camel. Disturbing. It's not the way God intended. We need something better for this chest over here. I like how that guy, he's armed with a scimitar, but he comes at you like he's brandishing a rapier, like with one hand, right? That's weird. Is it normal to fight one-handed like that with a scimitar? Also, since we've come on to the topic of swords, what's the difference between a cutlass and a scimitar? They're both curved swords, aren't they? But one is stereotypically associated with pirates, that being the cutlass, and the scimitar is more stereotypically associated with Arab countries, I guess. A bit like the katana for Japanese people. But I'm not an expert on weaponry. I'm just making casual conversation while I casually fail at making this easy jump. Come on. We've already been up there anyway, who cares? Who cares? I care immensely. We still need to light that, we don't need to light it, we need to raise the flag to open the door. Better. Probably need to do it from here then. Okay, very good. Just at the time my jump's a bit better. Okay, raise that flag. Raise it high and proud. I like that those guys just have guns. Like, okay then. So, I've been thinking about those two-legged, wow. That's a way to start a sentence. I've been thinking about two-legged camels lately. You ever have those thoughts? I think that would, using that in casual conversation would be a one-way ticket to a therapist. But I think what I'm trying to say is I think the design might be a play, or rather a combination between a camel and an ostrich, since they are both sort of savanna/desert type creatures. Prairie-ish, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it and it's just a camel with two legs for no reason. But isn't it human to want to find reasons behind everything? There we go. Yeah, speaking of Danganronpa, I recently finished Danganronpa Another Episode Ultra Despair Girls. That was a nice game. I liked it. Been playing a lot more games of late. I think it's good to clear out the backlog, even though I literally just bought those for Christmas. Don't tell anyone. So I added them to my backlog and then cleared them right off. There's always a small subset of games I will do that for, if I care a lot about the story, or the series, or the world, or what have you. And the Danganronpa series kind of got a soft spot in my heart lately. It's the kind of series that's hard to compare to anything. Like, people will often compare it to Phoenix Wright, and that's what brought me to it. Initially, people were like, hey, you like Phoenix Wright, you should check out Danganronpa. And it's not really comparable, but I understand why, because it's the closest approximation, in that they are both visual novels, but with more interactive elements. They both involve murder and trials in which you have to solve the case. So in that regard, they are similar. But the tone of Danganronpa is different. It's very all over the place. Like, Ace Attorney always walks this tightrope between the serious and the irreverent, right? I think I've talked about this before, but you've got a game that is essentially about murder and injustice, but it carries it with a distinct tone of optimism. After all, you're the defense, you're gonna save the innocents. Danganronpa gets a lot more dark, but it also has a lot more, like, almost childlike humor. Think about the kind of things people associate with anime, the type of comedy you expect from anime, you know, slightly lewd humor and such. There's a lot of that, which isn't as strongly present in Ace Attorney. So as a result, it ends up being darker, but also lighter in some places. It's quite all over the place. And particularly Ultra Despair Girls had some intense whiplash in terms of thematics. I can't go into detail without spoiling parts of it, but let's just say that there were some dark topics interpunctuated by hilarious quips and jokes, and I see my connection is fizzling out, even though I restarted the connection and everything.
Spyro, you make a great secret agent. Now Handler and I can complete our mission. By the way, you can have this talisman. I stole it when the soldiers weren't looking.
Well, hey, we acquired the talisman, though I don't really know what I achieved here. I just found her, I guess. There ought to be another orb here, though. So I'm not ready to leave yet. What do you have to say, little boy?
Hey, Spyro, we need those flags to prove our secret mission was successful. But the flag keeper keeps stealing them. If you could knock the flag keeper down, you could bring the flags back. My secret decoder ring says that this power-up thing should help you.
Shoot flag keeper off flagpole. Return to handle with flags. 5-star difficulty. Yes, okay, but which flags? I don't know the borders of this minigame. With the last one, it was simple enough because you had to we had to go to a cart that would drive us around the stage, but I don't see where this one ends and begins. Or begins and ends. I mean, we've seen the flags, but those were spread across the whole stage. There. I don't think that was the intention, but... what a puzzling situation. I guess I should just grab the super fire and explore the area a bit more thoroughly. I think that would be good. Oh, I turned in the wrong direction, of course. So, flags. This time, let's actually remember where the exit is. Oh yeah, 16 lives. Sweet 16. I wonder what Spyro's gonna ask for his sweet 16th birthday. Obviously, the exit is right here, in the most obvious place it could be. Have I even gone here? I think I have, but I don't know what I'm looking for. Maybe I just need to explore before I start running around with the fire. Yeah, the flags. Can I climb up this? Can I call the flags back down? It doesn't look like it. But there's a chest. Could open with the fire, so that's something to do. Anything else? This is where the monkey minigame was, so we don't need to return there. Not really in the mood for monkeying around. Well, I don't see an obvious solution, and unless I can pick this up. Well, there's nothing for it but to just grab that power up, get that chest, and then leave the stage until we figure out what to do there. It is what it is. Man, it is really fun to get back to Spyro 2, but I am, my voice is already getting a bit tired. This is my punishment for not streaming over Christmas. Connection isn't perfectly stable, but it is manageable for now. If we see any major skips, I may have to seriously consider uninstalling OBS. No, if we see any major dips, we may need to restart the stream for a bit. I already did that near the start, but sometimes it just won't restabilize, no matter how hard you try. Alright, and run. Come on, Spyro. He bumps his head. Okay. To be fair, I bumped his head. I was in control of him after all. But it's easy to blame someone else for your own faults. Some people dedicate their entire lives to blaming other people. Gonna pretend that I'm not having to do the walk of shame all the way back to this fire. Okay, that didn't happen. First attempt. I'm gonna go for that chest. We haven't tried it before, and that was the first time I bumped my head on that little platform there. It didn't happen the first time because this is the first time. So actually, it did happen the first time. But you know what I mean. That other first time that we are now denying the existence of. Well, it gives us a bit of coinage, but no flag or what have you. Well, it is what it is. Let's just keep going. We can always get those orbs later. It depends on what they contribute to completion. I think it's fine to finish the story and then potentially do something else. Alright, let's get out of here. I was sure that Scorch, because it had such a short name, that it would be a secret, a boss or something. Well, these kids are in trouble. Okay then. I don't know how it happened, but that was interesting. So those two kids just beat up all the baddies. What did they need my help for then? Maybe they needed to be together to make that work? With our powers combined and such? Oh hey, stairs. Fracture Hills. Have we gone to Fracture Hills? I think I must have seen him last time, because I distinctly recall making a really bad joke about Fracture Hills being the kind of hills you fall off of and get fractures from. Some hilarious quip like that. Let me just check how the stream is doing. We seem to be pretty stable again. What is that? Bagpipes? Well, that was mean. Is he turning people into stone? There we go. Oh, that was easy to fix. See, dragon fire solves everything. It's like flex tape. Just put it on, everything's right.
Thank you for releasing me. There are still some sages trapped in stone.
So this level is like a small version of the first Spyro game.
Well, hello there, Mr. Dragon. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I wish I could take you on a tour of our temple, but a bunch of lousy earth-shapers have encased it in stone.
Is this fawn hitting on a dragon right now? Guys, it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You're pretty cute for a quadruped. I'm gonna use that line somewhere. Oh, did you see that? Almost got me. Interesting. So the nature is our enemy in this stage. Oh yeah, another guy trapped in stone. I guess he shouldn't have taken stuff for granted. Alright, get out of there. Play those bagpipes. Hurt everyone's ears. Huh. Oh, I didn't respond to that one on time. Oh well. The collision on that bite is a bit odd, isn't it? Anyway, the point here is we cannot trust any trees. They must all die. You've heard of environmentalism, but have you heard of anti-environmentalism? We're not just going to be dismissive of the cause of the environment, we're going to actively destroy it by burning down trees. I think it's a cause a lot of dragons can get behind. After all, trees burn very nicely. Alright, these the pigs, or whatever they are, aren't evil at the very least. That one was an innocent tree, but I could take no risks. Sometimes you have to make a sacrifice. I'll let he play those that bagpipes. I can't do Scottish. That wasn't even remotely Scottish. I'm sorry. My apologies to Scottish people everywhere. In fact, my apologies to people everywhere. And then it turned out Spyro had a bee allergy. I sure am glad about these Whoa. Imagine walking through a dark alley and you just see this big open mouth come right for you. Pretty disturbing. Did I free this guy yet? Is this the third one? Oh no, this is the fourth one already. Huh. Well, let's save that. We should head over to Zoe. Yep. Good old Zoe. Saving the game for us. What a peach. And that's 8. Number 5 of the bagpipe playing satyrs. Or is it satyrs? 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 Satires?
It's great to be free. Now there is only one satyr left to rescue.
Satyr, okay. It's kind of weird that they don't get names. All the other groups of people got names in the other stages. Ah well. I guess they don't really need a name. When you're a satyr, you're a satyr. In that case, I'll see you satyr. I think I'm doing something wrong with those bees. Oh. The main problem was that I got hit by them, I guess. Let's get that extra life. We can use it, clearly. Back up to Sweet 16. We haven't explored this area very thoroughly, so we can always check if there's something useful here. Or not. Not sure what to do about those rock trolls or whatever they are. Oh, there's that that fawn again. Not the one that's our friend, but the one who decided to randomly hit on Spyro for no reason. Ah, we need more enemies defeated to get through there. Ah well. She also has a yo-yo. She's too cool for school. Well, there is the final satyr. I shouldn't be saying fawn. Fawn and satyr are two very different things, probably. Though they seem similar.
Now that you have rescued all the satyrs in Fracture Hills, you ought to go into the temple.
Alright, I think I will do that. But first, there's a few more things to look at. Did you have anything to say? You might have a minigame or something.
Oh, a
Spinner.
dragon. Perhaps you can
Oh,
help.
this is another
My
one.
friend is locked in this room and lost the key. And you know how hard it is to find a locksmith at this time of night.
True. Wait, break up. Can you say that again?
Can you please help? Maybe if you hit that door really hard.
Break down the door. If I hit the door really hard, you say. If we had those turbo arrow thingies from the first Spyro, that might work. But it doesn't look like we have the ability right here, right now. Alright, so... that's horrifying, but also interesting. So you push them into the lava. You can't just defeat them by pushing them, but you also can't set them on fire. Which makes sense, considering they are rock trolls or rock elementals of some kind. Alright. You're going for a swim, little buddy. The notion of a rock troll or a rock creature sinking in lava is kind of weird when you think about it, because lava is just molten rock. Let's not think too hard on that, because it gets weird. Alright, our health is looking good again. Can you please jump? Okay, I guess not then. Wow. He went out with a bang. We lost some progress there, didn't we? Yeah, quite a bit actually. Ah well. Go ahead and tell me about the minigame.
Oh,
Excuse me, what did you call me? Well, it was worth it because we get to hear this amazing performance again. Boom.
Now that you have...
No, did you... So that's all the satyrs? There are still plenty to see in this level. Now I don't see any immediate way to break down that door, so we'll just have to check out this area again. Maybe make a save state on my legitimate PlayStation. Alright. Come on, if you're gonna stand there like that all aggressive, I can't run at you. Whoop. Well, you hit me. Bye-bye. And stay down. What's here? I'm willing to wager that whatever we need to hit really hard will also be in the, also be useful for that chest. Haha! You thought you had me, but I had you. Sometimes that's just the way of things. You're big and strong, but you're also slow and dumb. Yeah, just stand there. You're telegraphing your attack there a bit much. Should have had more practice. Who uses a pickaxe to attack a dragon anyway? Nothing else in this little room? Nope, just the chest. Well, there is that portal that we need a certain set of enemies for. It was here, right? Yeah, it is. Excellent. Let me check what it does. Oh, I see. Let's try that again, and this time, while not losing momentum. Alright, turn around. Okay, so that's the supercharge. Interesting. And we need to somehow... Ah, right, we can't actually go back. So, to knock down, wow, sentences, grammar, what are they? To knock down this door, we would need to run around the whole stage with this. That's what I guess. Mwahaha. Oh, hey, Hunter. I'll talk to you in a sec. Alright, so we can't actually defeat these guys if we can't push them into the lava. So, it's a lost cause trying to fight these guys right now. I didn't reach the platform, but I still got the gem. That's my buddy Sparks for you. He just grabs stuff, even when you don't ask him to. He got in trouble over that many times in the past. Ah, so this door would also open if we charged at it. We now have 2010 or 2010 gems. We're almost back to where we are. But that's still a long while ago. Remember when 2010 was a very novel thing? Oh, looky here, we're already at 2060 now. Moving going straight along to 2027. That's a way into the future.
I've been experimenting with this potion. I'd like...
Protect the alchemist from earth shapers, alright? Oh, so that's what they are, is earth shapers, okay. Well, that didn't go well.
Will you escort me?
He doesn't even point out that he just got a pickaxe to the face. He's just like, you know what? That never happened. Of course, he's gonna walk past these guys in the most illogical, dumb way possible. Yep. He's pretty upset about this, isn't he?
Will you
Yeah. Escort missions, guys. Escort missions. That's what it's really about when it comes to platformers. Nothing's as fun like having to guide an incompetent through a enemy-riddled area. Why are they so interested in hitting this guy anyway? I mean, they're just hitting rocks, right?
Escort me?
Yeah. And this entire stream is just me gonna be me being bad at mini games, and side missions. We gotta be just a bit earlier, but he walks around in a kind of erratic fashion. Yeah, he's not that predictable. Though he does always do the same route, so I could just pay more attention. At least I'm pretty sure he always does the same route. So first we attack this guy. Then the guy on the left doesn't matter. Then we attack the guy on the right. Then the guy on the left doesn't matter again. Then we go past the one on the right. And then there's another one apparently. So can't be messing around with the other one for too long. Well, now we know. Yeah. We almost had him there. He was close, he's close. Well, at least we have full health again, so we'll count it as a win. Even though it really wasn't. Right, so we get past the same guy again, essentially. So why is he walking in circles, huh? Why you gotta be doing that, Mr. Alchemist? Ugh, just a bit too late. Just a bit too late.
Will you? Great.
Will you? Great. Good conversation. Oh, he already... I think the key is to stay behind a bit. And then when he starts to take aim at the alchemist, you have to go in. But if you wait for too long, he just smacks the alchemist, so you're too late then. So I gotta be a bit more careful.
Will you escort me past those earth shapers?
That voice reminds me a bit of the silly voice Joel from Vine Sauce does for old characters and such. And again, we have no health, so now we don't have an extra hit. So we need to be particularly careful. Yeah, see, that's the right way. They take aim at him, then you slap him. Oh, I went for the wrong one, but we're still okay. No, I bumped into him. I bumped into him and that destroyed the attempt. I'm not called Will. Well. Alrighty. So why is he walking in such an illogical pattern? Is it just to annoy me? Looks like it. Well, now we gotta be careful not to bump into him. Oh, he turns right back around now. And I bumped into him, so it went wrong again.
Where do you?
I can't say I'm particularly fond of this kind of mission, but you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. It'll just take a few attempts. Oh, I was not paying attention and I paid the price.
Will you escort me past those Earth Shapers?
It wasn't responding to my inputs there. Had to open and close the window on my legitimate PlayStation. Oh, it's not responding again. Yeah, that was weird. Why am I? Why is it? That's odd.
Will you escort me past
Well, we'll get it eventually if we don't bump into him all the time. Wow, it's just getting worse with each attempt, huh? Gotta stay focused. Now I'm all flustered because the inputs stopped working like twice in a row. No excuses anymore. Now we're gonna do it. This is gonna be the one. The attempt. The true attempt. You might even say this is the first attempt, because all the other ones weren't real. Those were just jokes. Just my imitation of what a normal Let's Player would do. But now you're gonna see me, the real performance. It's true. Now he turns around for some reason. Which I didn't expect last time, which is why I messed up. Okay, there we go. So, like I said, first attempt.
Man, do my feet feel better. Would you look after this for me?
Well, we saved Hunter.
Come back and meet me here when you've learned how to head bash, and we can kick some Earthshaper butt together.
Hat bash, huh? Isn't this hat bash? Is that something new I need to learn?
Come back.
Okay. Apparently I don't know it yet. Well, at least we have another one of those orbs. So I'm okay with it. I'm completely cool with it. Right, so. Oh, whoops. Didn't follow the path as well as I should have there. Ow. Well, you might as well use this opportunity to grab that one vase or vase or whatever it is. Oh right, the additional height. I shouldn't forget that. In fact, I should also not use it at the wrong times because I just overshot my target real bad. Come on. Alright, very good. Look at how many gems we got for that. Rewarded for our efforts. How beautiful. Anyway, let's get back to that speed thingy. I don't think this will work, by the way. Yeah, the jump is not vertical enough to achieve that, so we have to go the long way around. And then break through there. Alright. Okay, let's go. This time. I think I lost my momentum just before I jumped there. Unfortunate. Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Let me check something real quick. Oh. If you fly, obviously you're gonna lose the momentum you had. So that's no good. Well, whatever. Let's just keep doing it like this. There we go. That was the real intention all along. Ow. Okay, you got a hit in, but in the end, I have the last laugh. Man, we got so many gems. Maybe you can just bribe moneybags to teach us all the moves in the game right now. Just 2,000 gems, no questions asked. But wouldn't that be nice? I think that would be nice. Probably won't do it though. Not for only 2,000. Much too greedy for that. And also it would destroy the game's normal progression, so I understand. I could knock this guy off. Bye-bye. Anyway, so we can keep running now that we've opened the gate. I gotta be more careful. I just keep getting hit, huh? Those earth shapers are a bit tough to deal with. The best thing to do is to be in the air when they strike at you. Because I think it's mostly, they only hit you when you're on the ground. They don't hit you in midair, so that's something to think about. But bumping into the wall is not. Right, once again. Also, no, the connection seems fine. I thought I had to tab out to check the connection, but I mean tab out of my legit PlayStation. That went so well, man. We did that almost. We almost did the whole thing in one go there. That would have been amazing. But unfortunately, the experience was just a bit too short. See, the door's right there. Darn. Well, you know what? This means we can do it. It was such a good run. There's no doubt in my mind that we can achieve this if I don't stupidly bump my head into a ledge. There we go. I wish we could get rid of these earth shapers. That would make this a bit less irritating. Especially the walk back is really annoying with those guys around. Like when you're running, they can't get you because they're slow. But at any normal pace, they can get you, so... Walking back is kind of a frustrating experience in that regard. If you pay attention, it's easy to avoid, but sometimes you don't want to pay attention. You just want to get back and do it. It feels very punishing to have to walk all that way back for a mistake. Which makes me a bit nervous, which makes me mess up more. You know how it goes. Alright, let's try this again. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna make a save state on my legitimate PlayStation 1. So we don't have to watch me walk back every time. I'm not gonna use it in the middle of an attempt. Because I want to do the run legit, but the actual walk back is stupid, so I'm gonna skip it. There we go. Of course, that shouldn't make me lazy about my attempts. I should still try my hardest. Yeah, it's just a bit too finicky for me. Maybe it's the controller though. If I recall correctly, the PlayStation, the gamepad of the PlayStation is a bit heavier or bigger than this controller, so I think that may be related to my inability to make small turns here. Maybe I need to go into the settings and mess with the sensitivity, and I do mean the settings of my legitimate PlayStation 1, of course. Come on. Because it's impossible to turn normally. Like if I hold the control stick left for a moment, he flies off the handle. So it's. I have to kind of adjust by tapping it, which is really hard. I'm not sure if it was that way on the original. I mean, on the same legit console I'm playing as, except not streaming. Please forgive the egregious abuse of this function on the legitimate PlayStation. That was very close though. He almost got it there. So easy to mess up though. Ah, yeesh. Yeesh. That's all I can say is yeesh. Okay. Once you get going, it gets easier, but getting started is the main thing here. Once you get to that narrow path, it becomes really hard to keep up. They made this ledge specifically so you can't actually do that. You have to follow the path or fall, and that's the way of things. Well, it is what it is. We'll do it eventually. Yeah, this part is troublesome, to say the least. It's not always easy to tell what's where and where's what, if that makes any sense. If this takes too many tries, I may just give up on it and end the stage, depending on how I feel. Because while I do enjoy this game, some of the minigames are annoying me. I liked the minecart one, and I guess the escort one wasn't horrible, but this is just kind of annoying. But I mainly say that because I fail at it. I just wish it wasn't so like, I don't like having to use save states, but it's so punishing that you have to go all the way, have to walk all the way back, so that's why I'm relying on this function on my legitimate PlayStation. Yeah, I spin out of control very easily. Look, you know what, if I fail again, I'm gonna go into the settings for a minute. Oh, no, I can't, not from here. We'll have to make do with what we have, I guess. And there we go. Perfect. Well, first try.
Oh, thank goodness you broke that door down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever.
Forever.
I found a fancy orb in here. Please take it.
Alright, Krista. You yo-yoing fawn, you. That's number 12. Well, it took some effort, but I'm happy we achieved it, and I didn't give up. That makes 2 orbs. There is one more to get, but we need to learn that one head charge but thing attack that Hunter was talking about. So until we get that, this level is gonna have to be closed. What's the best way to reach that castle in the middle? Whoop, whoop, there we go. Guess we could just jump from here. There we go. Nothing on this side. I guess we should just find the front entrance. There it is. And that's gonna be where we get the talisman. And then we're gonna be done with this stage until we learn that new move we need for hunting. Alright, another fawn.
Oh, hi, Dragon
Sheila.
Boy. You're probably expecting me to be all like, you're my hero. Thanks for saving poor helpless little me. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, short step. I was only in here because I like the peace and quiet. Anyway.
Wow. You could be a bit more grateful. I mean, you were encased in stone. You know, you being here for the peace and quiet is fine, but I mean, you would have died in here, right? Well, whatever. Ungrateful people. He just started dancing. I was thinking maybe he would explode, like the rocks around the castle or something. But I guess it wasn't that fun. They kind of deserved being exploded after all the trouble they gave me during that weird escort mission. But anyway, another stage completed. Such progress. Let me check the guidebook real quick. Oh, but there's still plenty left to find here after all. Oh, but I do want to save the game. Continue. Okay. So there ought to be plenty more stages in this world. We're gonna find them all. Oh, this is where we came from. That's Scorch. We already did that. So is this a dead end then? Or not? Oh, right. This guy.
Oh, Spyro, hello. I was just having trouble with this door, and I think some orb power might unstick it. I see you've collected a good number of orbs there.
Very good. The door is open. Magma cone? Now, what does that have to do with autumn? Or are they horned little creatures? But not... Oh, they kind of look like fawns. With the goat legs and horns. They're different from the fawns in the last stage with the yo-yos and the personality. He doesn't care. Wow. So, I'm gonna take a brief break. I'll be back in just a bit. So, please bear with me. We'll be back soon. See you in a bit. Right, hello, I have returned. Let's get that preparing screen out of the way before I forget. And there we go. Get everything back in its place. And have the inputs actually work. There we go. So, what are these guys? Also, listen to the music here. Is everything recording properly? Yeah, it looks like it. I'll also put back in the chat in case people have muted it or something. There we go. Now let's talk to this fella over here.
Hello, Spyro. I suppose you're here for the party. I'm afraid it's been cancelled because the stupid Earthshaper set off the volcano.
My apologies to fawns everywhere. So it is a fawn then. Why does it look so weird? Is that just what the male equivalents of fawns look like? Strange. Not to get political, but... Wow. That is one of the most... On the internet, that's one of the most ominous lines for an entertainer to start with. Not to get political, but... Well, this is more an art thing than a politics thing, at least in my opinion. But I recall this exploitable image where someone was, I think, ragging on how many fictional worlds deal with sexual dimorphism. So you'll have a species of fictional creatures, and the male variant will be very monstrous and like barely human, and then the female variant will be more like a conventionally attractive female human. I always thought that was an interesting way to approach sexual dimorphism in terms of the design of the art. So I never minded it in particular, but I recall people getting a bit rattled over that. And then everyone who was, you know, not rattled about it, making a meme of that image. It just reminded me because the female fawns seemed more human than these big blue-headed thingamabobbers. But anyway, that was a tangent. He hit me, but I took my revenge, so it's fine. Oh hey, it's a checkpoint. How fortuitous. So you got a smaller variant of Earthshaper here. It's interesting, and they throw stuff at you from a distance. I'm just collecting gems over here though. Collecting gems is my gem. We haven't defeated too many enemies yet. I wonder how many we'll need for this stage's special power-up. Seems to kind of vary with not... and there isn't much of a set number for it usually. Whoop. One thing that is immediately noticeable about the stage is that the Earthshapers aren't wielding pickaxes but hammers. I like that this varies per stage. Ouch. He also just got to look at that hammer very up close. A bit too close, in fact. Alright, save the game again for me, Zoe. Thank you. What we do without you. Is that talking part of the song? It sounds like it is, because I don't hear it consistently outside of that part of the music. But it is very weird. Oh, you see, that fawn wants to attack this guy from behind. How are we gonna do that? I gotta be careful not to get too close or far from the mic. You never know if I'm suddenly screaming into the microphone or yelling at it from afar. Neither would be very good for a stream, I think. Let's look around and see if there are other solutions to do here, except... oh, hey. How appropriate, considering we're getting close to the new year. Fireworks. Well, it was more like TNT. In a certain sense, they are fireworks. Just the dangerous kind. Ah, I see. The red X is not something we need to make him slap. We need to push him onto the red X. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it makes perfect sense now. Come here. Come here. Alright, then we just need to push that other guy back as well. Pretty simple, really. It makes sense. What else are they gonna do with a big red X? Dig it up? Wow. Cough, cough. In a shocking twist of event, he was the one getting hammered. He's so happy. But yeah, when it comes to character design, I am on the side of the artist 100% of the time. I think people ought to leave artists alone. Regardless of your beliefs, shouldn't people get to design characters the way they want? That's art for you. And a lot of people will act... Oh, wow. That was kind of horrifying, but kind of awesome, too. A lot of people act like, yeah, but I'm just giving criticism. But a lot of the time, the criticism boils down to, you're not allowed to do this, or you shouldn't do this. It usually brings people down, not up. I think if people think a certain type of character design or is missing, or another type is too prevalent, the best way to fix that is to promote or support the kind that you do like. But anyway, I didn't mean to get on a soapbox about art and artists and artistic freedom. This is Spyro. Not that Not that Spyro isn't art, but rather that it isn't very political or deep in terms of the whole art discussion. I just try to think of interesting things to say is all. There's some gems hidden here. Ow. Gets stars above his head, but even though it was his butt that got burned. Dragons are weird. It seems to have ended up back at the start somehow. So the health regenerating animals for this stage are, in fact, snails. Speaking of snails, you know what's weird? You've got snails and slugs, right? And they're actually completely separate animals, though they are probably related. I don't know the biology. But anyways, In Dutch, a slug is essentially called a naked snail. So the type of snail that has a shell is considered or regarded as the default, causing the slug to be viewed as a naked variant rather than the snail to be seen as an armored variant of the default slug. Isn't that interesting? I wonder if there's a country that does it in reverse. I know I often drift to nonsensical linguistic conversation, but I just like talking about that stuff is all. It's like sea and the words for sea and lake are reversed in between Dutch and German. So we say for sea and meer for lake, but they say meer for sea and say for lake, which is weird because it seems like Dutch is the one that most aligns with other languages, since see, say, you know. So I don't know why that is, or how it happened. Oh, of course, I just need to jump to the right. Man, I can tell you how many times I made slow progress because I wasn't paying proper attention. Banjo-Tooie probably suffered from this a bit. That was such a great game, but I often missed obvious things in that. At least that's what it feels like after the fact. Especially after having seen Clive play it. He's really excellent at the banjo games. What is this? 3 lives? But a fortunate turn of events. Yeah, it's part of the music. How weird. And there's money bags waiting to exploit us for more cash. Hey there, you money grubber.
If it isn't my best customer, the elevator in the next room can take you to the volcano. You can have unlimited use of the elevator for a one-time fee of only a few gems.
A few gems, you say? 200? Oh, that's perfectly doable.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. Simply step on the elevator and it will take you to the bottom. When you want to come back up, just step on it again.
Is the game audio a bit too loud or quiet, by the way? This is the kind of feedback I can definitely use if you're, if you want to comment. You're not, there is no pressure to actually talk, but feedback is always appreciated. And Zoe jumps in like, oh, that's something worth saving, huh? Alright, let's use this elevator, which clips through the ground in the most awkward fashion. At this rate, we're just gonna get all our money back, huh? I see we've reached the volcano. It's very hot in here. Spyro, you... Wow, I'm very lucky I didn't fall in there. But yeah, Spyro loses height quite quickly if you do the sideways jump. I should remember that. And now just getting some of those extra gems. Alright, I think that's all, so let's climb up. There we go. Viewership has been somewhat inconsistent during this stream. I don't want to keep getting meta and talking about stuff outside the game, but... I am very close to reaching the affiliate position on Twitch. Ow. I'm very close to reaching the affiliate position on... Come on, stop falling. The affiliate position on Twitch. I have 46 followers out of the necessary 50 now. And the viewership has been consistent enough, at least in the past few streams, to warrant an affiliate status as well. So I'm pretty optimistic. Like, I feel like if I keep it up, I could be getting an affiliate status sometime in January, maybe February, somewhere early in the next year. That would be nice. I would like that. Anyway, back to the game. Gotta climb up this volcano and preferably not get hit by these little thingamajigs. Alright, this one leads right up to the volcano. Oh yes. Did you hear my intense focus there?
Thanks for closing the lid on the volcano, Spyro. Things were getting a little too hot around here. By the way, here's a talisman I was saving for the party later. I think you deserve it more.
Okay, Bippo. Bippo. Alright, we could leave this level now if we want to. I was actually hoping to attack those bottles first though. But it seems like that might not be happening anytime soon. Where would this send us to? Ah, all the way up here again. Is there a minigame to be played here, perhaps? Tell us, Mr. Fallen.
Hey, Spyro! You're just in time for the party. Well, you would be if those nasty lava monsters hadn't stolen our hits. It just won't be the same without party hits.
Party hits! Owie. My goose was cooked, and also my dragon. They said shoot down, right? Could at least get some of these thingies. Man, that's a bit annoying. There, only barely made it back up, though. I guess I could have just used that floaty thing if I really fell down.
Hey, Spyro!
Just says the same thing, huh? You know what? I think we might need another move for that, so I'm just gonna leave this stage for now. And miss a very easy to hit balloon. Yeah, exactly. I was pretty uncomfortable there too, Spyro. Let's make a very, very sneaky save state. There we go. Now, where was that upwards draft we used before? Oh, how did I do that? I killed that one. I don't understand how I defeated that one and not the other ones. Very odd. But it looks like I can defeat them. Like maybe if you get in real close, you can do it somehow. Well, I need to find that upwards draft I was talking about. And not let that happen. Come on, camera. There we go. I was just turning it in the wrong direction. Completely my own mistake. Come on. I'm getting a bit frustrated. That's not healthy. I ought to be, I ought to still be a buzz with Christmas cheer. It's only the 27th after all. Okay, this is the upwards draft, I mean. I'm just bad at describing things is all. Okay, we could just go up there and end the stage if we get really annoyed, but... In fact, I think it's time to leave this stage now. For the sake of fun, I think I'm gonna get out of here. See, they have their party hats. It's fine. It's fine. What? That guy just murdered one of his mates. Why did he do that? That was a massacre. Well, fine. They can murder each other, I guess. I don't know how their society works. Right, that's where we came from. Gotta be careful not to keep running back every time. So what's here? Oh, Moneybags is here. Waiting to get even more money from us. Well, there's something out here. Go ahead. What do you want?
I can let you into the little castle over there in exchange for a few gems. What do you say?
Fine, fine.
No one's been through that portal in years. I thought I'd never find a sucker. I mean, you're a shrewd customer, Spyro.
Wow. What a jerk. Do I get my money back if I'm not satisfied? Shady Oasis. I bet that's where he lives. Might be as shady as him. Or maybe by shady they mean shadowy. In the shade. It sure sounds shady though when you put it like that. That sound already getting really uncomfortable. Y'all remember those guys from the last game? Looks like Twitch might not be receiving the stream properly anymore. Let me just check something out real quick. After I grab these gems, because I am a compulsive gem hoarder after all. So, what's up? I almost loaded state instead of save state. That would have been really bad. So... Oh, dang, we've dropped a lot of frames. What happened? Let me... At some point when I wasn't paying attention, the whole stream must have died. Let me try to... It seems to have recovered itself, but that's bad. It's actually divvying it up into 2 streams, too. Like, it went from having like 200 frames drop to 8,000, which means I must have been off the air for at least a few minutes. Darn! Why didn't it... I should have been paying closer attention. Well, nothing for it. Of course, the after Christmas stream has to be riddled with technical problems. But we're here now, and it's working again. Let's just see if we can continue.
Spyro, it's a good thing you're here. I've been trying to get a berry out of this magic berry bush, but I'm just not strong enough. If you charge or flame the bush, one of those yummy berries should drop.
I can't even believe what I just saw. he got kind of big there. Can I eat them? No, of course I don't get to be big. Spyro will always be a little dragon. Whoa, what's this lady's problem? Oh, she's a genie, huh? The only genie I like is called Shanty. Ow. So, more desert-like areas. And they've even got peacocks as animals here. Sounds like a fun time. Peacock. Just walks past the enemy doesn't care. At least the enemies aren't too troublesome in this stage. Now I gotta keep a close eye on the frames again. 'Cause darn, how could I lose so many frames and not notice it? Perhaps I should just hire someone to check the tech, shall we say. Check the tech. Except I don't really have the finances to hire someone for that. Perhaps one day. Perhaps one day. Alright. Come on, you evil genie. Evil genius. So I need something to break that chest. Oh look, it's a rocket. Maybe I can do it with the rocket. How about a rocket? Well, we already opened this, so we could check inside. Oh, right, we jumped down there. That's what happened. Don't you slash at me. I make sure we collect a lot of gems. We don't want... Oh, he's not an enemy. We don't want old money bags to suddenly ask us for a price we can't pay. That ow made him sound kind of sad. Now I feel bad for killing such a cute little creature. But hey, it was him or me. Sometimes it's kill or be killed. And I gotta get the timing down again. Haven't played for about a week and I'm completely rusty. Unacceptable. I'm gonna lose all my gamer cred. Alright, there we go. Eat that berry, you weird hippo. Eat that berry. And there we go. So that's this stage then. We have to guide this hippopotamus through the stage. All the while killing very adorable little creatures armed with scimitars. And genies. How exactly do you kill a genie? Do you just wish they were dead? That's interesting, right? Genies often have a lot of rules about what you can and can't wish for, but I've never heard a genie that said you couldn't wish death on them. Interesting. Not that you'd ever want to. Unless the genie was particularly evil or dangerous. Are they fighting amongst themselves? Weird. Oh, I should pull up the chat again. I've been keeping a close eye on the frame rate, but the chat is important too. Just in case someone decides to chime in and share some thoughts about this game, I'd be happy to converse. Who strapped dynamite to this vase? Such a hatred for art. Ah, you see how I brought that right around to the other topic I was talking about? With enough nonsense, you can always establish some kind of relevance between what's going on and what you were talking about earlier. Oh. This water isn't good for Spyro, apparently. As opposed to other water in which he can swim just fine. I guess you can tell by the way it bubbles. What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. Ow. That evil laugh though. It really is an evil genie. Yes. So we need to bring the berries to him once again. Well, it is up there, so how do we get there?
Hitting the bush with one of those lava rocks should work.
Lava rocks? I don't know what that means. Okay, I guess I know what it means now. I like how he just eats it. There we go. Eat that berry, Hippo. Eat that berry. With your fez. Wait, he has wings. That's interesting.
Thanks for helping me reach the Great Berry Bush. Now we can eat berries all the time. Here, take this. It's a gift from all of us hippos.
They are hippos then, okay. I was worried that I was being prejudiced based on their appearance, but I guess not. Hey, ain't even a magic lamp. Do I... wow. Do I get to have my own genie now?
Spyro, 3 thieves have stolen our magical brass lamps. Please get the lamps before they take them away from Shady Oasis.
They're all in places I haven't visited before, except that one. Wow, that was a terrible miss. Same mistake, but consequences were less dreadful. I was hoping not to have to deal with those kinds of guys again, but there you go. Hey there, Peacock. Now you're dead. I fell down. That probably cost me a lot of progress. At the very least time. Oh no, there's a thief there, so... It's all good. It's all good. Can't run away forever. And he's like, oh yes I can. I almost got him there. I thought I could be smart and get ahead of him, but... I guess not then. Almost fell into the water again. Gotta be more careful. Gotta be more careful, he says, dropping straight into the water. Oh man. It's kind of maddening when you use your fire and the enemy is just barely out of range. That got especially irritating with those flight stages in the first game. Where you have like a perfect motion planned. So you get in range, you use the fire, but it turns out you're just barely out of range. I can't really blame the game for that, but I seem to have trouble estimating just how far the fire will go at a given moment. Perhaps we should stick with running instead of trying to use the fire here. There. Combination was best here. And that's 2 of the 3 lamps acquired. You know, that's 9 wishes in total if we get them all. More gems, huh? I wonder where that last thief was. I think he was in a familiar place. Here, perhaps? No, not here, but... Thank you. Gonna be honest, It does instill some confidence to have the game be saved occasionally. I sure am fond of those checkpoints. Hey there, peacock. Wasn't there one in here? I recall that window. Get out of here, peacock. Wasn't there one in a room with windows just like this? Oh, there he is. Of course he's there. Oh, he turned, wow. Come over here. There you go. You can't escape me. And that's that.
Thanks for bringing back the 3 magic lamps. Here, take this orb. Some fairy lamp.
So these hippos have wings. Huh? There's 13 orbs. That might seem unlucky, but I think it's very lucky indeed. Well, with that, we've pretty much arranged what we wanted to arrange here. Let's get out for now. Did they already eat all the berries? Don't be greedy, man. He did it. Wow. But like I said, those little stories are cute, at least. I'm vaguely reminded of the little world intros you got in Kirby's Adventure. You remember those, when it starts a world and you see this cute little animation of Kirby dreaming or eating stuff or whatever. Something related to the world he's in. And all the worlds in Kirby have food-related names after all. Butter Building, Yogurt Yard, stuff like that, Vegetable Valley, Orange Ocean, stuff like that. I do love the Kirby games as well. I wonder if Kirby 64 would be a good streaming game. Actually, Kirby 64 is one I've played it and completed it, but not on stream. So perhaps that's something worth looking into. I guess I'll have to see. But we've also had suggestions for RPGs like Golden Sun, which I have never played before. So, yeah. I guess the bottom line is this channel, I know that I want to use it to catch up on games I haven't played, but I'm not sure if I want to stick to a specific genre. Because I was limiting myself, or well, I was focusing on platformers like Spyro, like Banjo, stuff like that, but perhaps I should be broader in my approach. The thing is though, if I go broader, you'll need something like a schedule, perhaps. What does Moneybags want now? Perhaps like Tuesday is the day for collectathon platformers, and
I would love to let you
Thursday
enter the
for
Speedway
RPGs.
Free of charge, Spyro. Love to. Unfortunately, the Speedway rules require me to charge a small fee. You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
So there's some kind of race here, huh? Well, I'm willing to try it. Icy Speedway. So we've had lava and ice levels in this autumn world. Very strange, but, you know, it's okay. Oh. It's one of these, huh? Wait a minute, so we're shooting Eskimos out of the sky? Is that what we're doing right now? Okay, so we're shooting down Eskimos. Interesting. But they're called snowmobiles. So snowmobiles are just skaters' serpents. So most of these things move, which makes it more difficult. Let's see, and one more. And it's there. Okay. I missed one of the skaters, yikes. Wow. That's such a cute looking sea serpent. Why are we hurting it? You ever think we're the bad guy? Especially when it comes to the more tight corners. It's always kind of troublesome to... Ah, darn. We're gonna probably fail this attempt due to that sloppy aiming. We are missing one of the ice skaters. And one of the snowmobiles. Oh, and I see them both, but now we're gonna miss because I missed it again. Yeah, 4 seconds is not enough, but that came surprisingly close. I don't think this one is very difficult, honestly. I think we can do this. I'm pretty sure we can, yeah. Now the obvious choice is to go for the flying ones first. Yeah, this builds up a nice buffer of time, as long as we don't mess it up like that. Gotta be especially careful because falling in the water is an instant fail. Did we just miss one? I don't think we did, but... And a 1. And a 2. And oh, we definitely missed that one, no question. Okay, just one more. And it's there. We should really be going the other way, shouldn't we? Though it is easier to aim at them when you're behind them. It's one advantage. Come on, snowmobile. Did you see how many times I missed that one? That was just an embarrassment. But hey, I won, and that's all that matters. So, very good. Lots of treasure acquired. We did get our money back, so... Moneybags was kind of right about that. He is a shrewd businessman, after all. And that's another thing completed in this world. Let's check the... in fact, let's save first. Let's check the guidebook. We've done all the late stages, but it seems like we've actually missed a few early ones. So... we may have to explore the earlier area. And really give that a proper look.
Hi, Spyro. Ripto and Gulp are hiding out in a room in the castle below us. You'll need all 14 talisman in order to break the lock and get to them.
Alright, so we need all the talismans. It's a bit restrictive to need every single one, but I get it. Let's return and look for those stages we missed. They can't be any harder than the ones we've already done. Since we've done everything horribly out of order anyway. Alright, let's head back for a moment. No, not there. But about to get another fracture on Fracture Hills. Alright, there's Scorch. And this is the way we head back down. So I'm guessing in this larger open area there are stages we haven't visited. Like Scalus Badlands. Yeah, we haven't even visited this one before. We just ignored it. Neanderthals and fire people. Alright, so very mean dragon, very mean pterodactyls and very mean dragon.
Hey, dragon, I hear you're pretty tough. I bet my cousin Glug you wouldn't be able to make it through Badlands without getting singed.
Hey, dragon. He talks pretty good for a Neanderthal. Sorry. Can we talk? No, you seem kind of happy about it, so I'm fine. Nothing to do here. Get out of here, fireman. We can swallow this, but why? Oh, Harumph. Well, not for that at least. Oh hey, just process of elimination. You know how it is. You gotta explore the possibilities after all. Get out. Oh, his head explodes. I did not expect that. I guess he is made of fire, so it's not that weird. Got a lot of enemies that explode after they die. Means you have to get in and get out. Hit and run strategy becomes a necessity. Whoa. The lava rock doesn't even work against that.
Spyro, our village is being overrun by lava lizards. Can't you get rid of them before they eat my little buddies? I'll lower the bridge for you so you can get over there.
We need to save the villagers, huh? Well, that was morbid. So we're just gonna pretend it didn't happen, huh? Where did the other one come out? Oh. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No. Don't you dare. Okay, good.
Well done, Grasshopper. Take this shiny
Grasshopper?
thing
You're not a
around
monk.
to aid your journey.
Well done, Grasshopper. Well, there we go. Another orb. 14. Now, that's a real lucky number.
Uh-oh. It looks like more lizard eggs are dropping down. Are you ready for another challenge?
Save the villagers again. Okay, then. Rip. You don't have much time at all to respond. That was almost what we needed to do, but it's kind of hard to keep track of all these dragons, or dinosaurs, lizards, whatever you want to call them. They all explode in a row. And I missed. Oh, that was a bad start if there ever was one. We already ate him. Humanity is doomed. Another really terrible start. I didn't keep the preparing screen on, did I? No, I didn't. I got really worried for a second there. You never know what kind of weird mistakes I might make. Well, this is a little bothersome. Bothersome. Wow, that went really well until I forgot about the last one. I like that they spit out a bone too. That's a nice touch. I can't see exactly where this is. Looks like it's behind two of those huts. It's either there or there, huh? Okay, so it's behind here. No. Well, that was close, though. That's where he is. I just need to be quicker about it. But I'm starting to see an outline of what I need to do here. Yeah, this one gets to his guy real quick. Haha, very close, but no.
Thank you for helping us again, Spyro. You deserve another shiny thing. I was going to...
As a nightlight, okay. Another one acquired. Very good. Next 15. So happy. Making steady progress. So what's next? Where's our good friend Zoe? Ah, there she is. do want to save the game soon. There we go. Doesn't that instill a sense of security? Oh, whoops. That was a mistake. So what I was going to ask myself is... Can the camera cooperate for a moment? Yeah, exactly. I was wondering if the lava rocks would help against the lizards, and they do, so... What a fortuitous circumstance, as they say. We're collecting bones? What are we collecting bones for? 8 bones. Might as well swallow this up. You never know. If it could come in handy later. You need a whole 16. We're not even halfway there. Oh! We are not even a whole halfway to that point yet, so... Let's remember it for later. There you go. Explode. And there we go. Who are you? Oh, you're an enemy, okay. I was gonna start a pleasant conversation with him, but then he just started eating a bone. We don't tolerate any bone eating on this stream. Aha. I'm wise to your antics now. I somehow avoided that explosion, but I feel like that I kind of deserve to get hit there. Pretty careless. But hey, sometimes the level designer is kind and generous. Nice shot. Nice shot! It's like Mario Golf again. And I really do enjoy Mario Golf. I recently learned so much about that game. There's a lot of little complexities and basic mechanics, to be honest, but I didn't know how they worked. But people visited my Mario Golf stream and gave me tons of good advice. That was really nice.
I'm so sad. Those pesky lava toads have stolen all my friend's bones. If you help me put him back together again, he'd sure be more fun.
Bones? Oh, okay. Your friend's bones? Wow, that's not sick at all.
Excellent! You made it through the Badlands. I knew I'd win that bet. My cousin Gronk is a fool to bet against a dragon. Take this talisman for helping me out.
So I just got a talisman because I helped you win a bet? A bet? Wow, bet. I helped you win a bet. I just destroyed that cactus. And I'm not sorry. What is this? One of those Korok puzzles? Yeah, haha! You found me! That was the most ridiculously bad performance you've ever seen. No doubt. I have no idea how I kept missing that guy. Sometimes you just get into a pattern of doing it wrong and you stubbornly keep trying it because you think it'll work eventually. Yes, very good, but how do we get back? Okay, right over there. Didn't even have to use my last ditch flying thing. That one. Well, that hurts. Should attack this lizard to get some health back. There we go. Sparks is back in the scene. Don't want the situation to get too hairy. After all, being a dragon, we're more about scales than hairs. Oh. Nope. So we need to somehow pick up that lava, a rock, stone, whatever, and spit it back out at that guy. And not fall into the lava consistently, because that would be bad. Very good, he's dead. Very good, he's dead. You killed me! Good. Oh man, we're going into the very old meme territory. So we've gone through the whole stage and only found 3 of these. Clearly there is a lot left to explore. Could just leave now, but you know me, I have the explorer spirit. What does this do? Ah, indeed. I was kind of thinking that's what it would do. Makes us walk on lava. We have impenetrable scales now. Oh man, that Korok is being really annoying about this. This rate, we're never gonna find those 900 seeds. Get a stupid reward from Hestu. Alright, we probably need one of those lava rocks to get at this fella. Or we just need that power up again. That works too. Either one works. Oh, we can actually use this to acquire some gems while we're here as well. It doesn't last very long, does it? I guess that makes sense. It would be utterly overpowered if you could keep this for a long time. Still, I don't mind a bit of OP. It's fine if things are a bit overpowered in my favor. Hehehe. There, that's exactly what needed to happen. Very good. I'm glad that went well. Sometimes you try and you don't succeed. Alright, I almost went into song there. Well, I kind of did, but... Oh, that was upsetting. But it's fine. It doesn't look like we've lost a lot of progress here. And this time we know exactly what to do. Oh, it actually kept my progress of defeating that enemy too. That's even more convenient. But at least I got to show off that I can do it in one try still. It's not that impressive, but... I don't get to get the bone for that, huh? Throw me a bone here. Okay, maybe what if we use this and run forward instead of waiting around like a dork? Yeah, I don't even care about your lava. There we go. And that's bone number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we won't do it. I won't do it again. I'm not much of a singer anyway. I wonder if there's any point in going there with the power-up. It looked like it might be a secret, but maybe not. Oh, we need to do that thing again? Interesting. I don't know if there's any reward to that, but I guess we might as well check it out. It's not like there's any harm in it. It never hurts to help. I don't know where that is. If I had another look around, I can probably find out though. Based on how that looked, it was inside some sort of inside the jaws of a dragon or dinosaur, a dead one. That's what I would think. I thought I saw some teeth. Yeah, here. Something like this. But different? Oh. Anyway, we still need to find a few more bones as well. Oh hey, there's another power-up here. Well, well, well. Give me that bone. That's 6. 6 bones. 6 out of 8. 1 more to each and we'd be having 7 of 9, huh? That would be interesting. No more enemies left to find here. Okay, this is likely where that one box appears. Let's try and fly. Let's try to fly over here somewhere. Oh no, there's just those guys. They sure are happy that I saved them, huh? I guess that's good. Gratitude is important. But don't have anything to gain here anymore. Alright, there might be something up there though. Still doesn't work. Had to try it anyway. You know how it is. Sometimes you know it won't work, but the impulse is too strong. You're standing right there. Got your finger on the button. And how can you not do it? Ow. Whoops. So where are those final 2 toads, they call them, though they look more like lizards? They definitely aren't here, so they might be in that final area after all. Not like I thoroughly explored it. Also, thanks for the checkpoint, that's much appreciated. Let me just check if the chat is still doing alright. Never know. We've had a pretty consistent 2 viewers this stream, which is just below the threshold we need for affiliate, so I'm a little concerned. I shouldn't be continuously talking about Twitch and all the meta stuff, I should be talking about how great this game is, but... Well, it's on my mind. Okay, there's one of the guys. I see. I see. So, you grab one of those lava rocks and shoot him upside the head. Seems simple enough. Boom. Whoops. I spat it out almost immediately. It's not like... Did it again. Okay, you're just gonna eat it without me telling you? Alright. Spyro does his own thing. He's a rebellious youth. He's at that age where dragons start to defy their parents. Not that I'm his parent, but... You know. Well, that's to take care of the enemy, but how do we get up there? Probably through here, if I had to guess. Yeah, that looks like the right way to go. Man, that last ditch, that little vertical height increase. Wow, that was the most awkward, not unspecific way to say it. That extra little flutter you can do at the end of your flight is really useful. I like that. I think I gushed about the game design implications of it during the first stream, so I won't bother you with it too much, but I think I explained that it's because it is also risky to use because it cuts off your momentum. It's a very nice gameplay addition that can both support the less skilled player, but also add a new tool to the more skilled player's toolset. So that was the gist of it. I won't go into this hour-long rant about game design again. Though I do try to involve game design in my streams a lot. That's kind of my thing after all. It's in the name. And our special points are called game mechanics for a reason. But you know, you want to keep it balanced. Gotta talk about life and games and politics. No, not politics. Politics are boring. I haven't even explored this area. These guys like to fly outside your reach, huh? And we need these rocks to take them down. If we actually hit, that is. That was another solid miss. That was a solid 4 seconds of entertainment. Oh. Got hit again. What am I doing wrong here? Everything, most likely. Okay, there you go. I think being targeted is just making me too hasty. I am not thinking straight about this, this objective here. Yeah, as long as I take my time and just watch, it's not that hard. Yeah, there we go. Take aim and fire. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Another life acquired. Of course, this doesn't really benefit us in terms of the mission, though. Because we're still missing that one bone. And that just chills me to the bone. Is this a different village? How come I didn't have those gems? That was strange. Oh, it's because the box got broken, right? Right. I don't know how it got broken, though. Oh, he's up there. How did I not see that? Was I blinded by nostalgia? By hate? By prejudice? Perhaps I didn't want to see him, and that's why I couldn't. But on a serious note, apparently I just walked right under him a few times. Don't really have an excuse for that, unless he actually did just appear. In which case, I do have an excuse. But I shouldn't be looking for excuses, I should be looking for results. Which is why we're gonna defeat this enemy. Come on, Spyro, swallow. Maybe a bit of trouble getting the rock up there, huh? He's taunting us with that bone. Taunting me with that rat. That was another little reference there to one of my favorite Pixar movies. And also my nose is starting to itch. It's a sign that this stream is about to end, I think. Because we have been going at it for 3 hours now. Which I think is pretty decent for a coming back stream. Maybe just need to get up close. Maybe trying to fly in from afar won't work. Well, I can't claim to be the expert here, but... that doesn't look like it'll work either, huh? So what are we expected to do? Each attempt takes a bit more effort than I would like with the getting the rock again and going up here again. Like if I shoot it from all the way from over here. Let me just get this aligned properly. Yeah, no way, no how. That just means there's another way to do this. You just have to find it. The connection's been fairly stable for a while now. Perhaps it just requires a bit more acrobatics or something. Yeah, that. So we combine the flight, the glide with the final floating up thing, and then we shoot. That should be it, maybe. Perhaps. Yes. Excellent.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can put my friend back together. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. A fairy left it with me a little while ago.
And there's our 16th orb, I believe. And that's all orbs for this stage, too. Nice, we were pretty thorough here. Oh hey, he's coming together. Wow. Saturday Night Fever? What's this? This is clearly the best use for necromancy. Bring a person back from the dead to have them do a stupid dance. Anyway, that's this stage. Nice. Oh, he has a camera. America's funniest home videos. No cavemen were injured during the filming of this movie. Well, that is another stage completed. And listen to that tranquil sound here. Let me just find which stage we're going to start with on the next stream, and then we're gonna close it off here. Because, well, between the instability, it's been a bit hard to... Okay, Crystal Glacier. We actually saw this stage. Let me check. It might even belong... Okay, this is probably the next one then, Crystal Glacier. Sounds good. I will do this stage next. Let's save the game. Accessing very genuine PlayStation 1 memory card, okay. Make a save state for convenience on my legitimate PlayStation. And that's about it for this stream, so let's close that game down. And now all you'll have is an empty dark black screen. So, that was the return stream for the post-Christmas week. Or rather, the Christmas week. So, not sure what's going to happen next. There might be more streams this year. There might not be. It really depends on the circumstances. I would like to, but you know how life goes. So, thanks to everyone who visited the stream, particularly to Meme Lord for all the comments and for all the help. It's much appreciated. And but to everyone who visited the stream, thank you very much. Thank you to Micromonix, Raven is Best Titan, that's Clive, Team Laser Raptor, and Lily Mew Mew, that's Lillian, for hosting the stream. Your help is always very much appreciated. And with that said, I think we're done here. So, I will catch you on the next one. It might be in the new year, it might not be. We'll have to see about it. Keep an eye on this channel, and if you follow the channel, you'll get an email whenever we go live. So, until the next time, have a great day and bye-bye.